Damn. Well, here we are. Mountain Hicks Outdoors. I know.
What's the tag on the ground?
We made it to the trailhead, September 5th, 14:15. We're gonna start hiking in here in just a sec.
Opener started yesterday, so
This should be fun.
see if we can't kill ourselves a big old bull.
All right, catch you on the trail. All right, here we are. Leaving the truck for 7 days. Back on the trail. Fully equipped. First, we're just gonna slowly work our way to camp. On the way in, we check one camera, and if we have time, we'll go check 2 other cameras, and then see what we do for the evening. Alrighty, we'll catch you later.
He had a sleeping bag and shit.
Right. Well, we just came to the first trail camera, checked it out. We got quite a bit of pictures. A few elk, a few deer, fox, 3 people, 2 horses, and a few dogs. One dude looked like he was packing camp in. And then
he's still up here.
Or he's still here. Could have been yesterday. And then 2 of them looked like they were just trail hikers. So that's what you get when you hunt public land.
He better not be in our campsite though.
Yeah, we're gonna go check our camp. It's pretty. If you don't know how to get to it, then you'll just walk by it off the trail. So we're gonna go check and see. All right, we'll catch you at camp.
All right. We finally made it to camp. 5:15, so it's not bad.
Not bad. So we're gonna pull camp out of the tree. Get our tents set up, at least just our tents, and then we gotta go check the other 2 cameras. They're not very far from here, but
Hopefully there's some stuff on them we can figure out where we're gonna hunt.
yeah, hopefully we can find a good watering hole, because it is hot.
It is hot, and there's been a lot of spots we've seen water. There's not water anymore.
Yeah, so
It's starting to dry out.
water's starting to get scarce in a sense. So cool. It's just a big relief to make it to camp.
Yes, it is. This hike wasn't as bad as the first time coming in here with camp.
Yeah. So cool. Good job, man. Alright, let's get camp.
We'll
Let's
catch
go
you out
check.
there. Hopefully we can stick ourselves a bull.
Yeah, we'll come back to you when we get start heading out for cameras. See you then. What's up, guys? Well, we just got camp taken care of. We got a new rub up here behind the camera that wasn't here last time. We're gonna head up that way. Up through there. I got a camera 2 meadows up from that. And then from there, all depends on the wind, is that then we'll make our we'll make our move to the other camera today or tomorrow. So alright, I'll take you up to this pretty sick ass rub. Alrighty, there's Christopher. We're leaving camp, and we're gonna come up here, and you can see that rub right there. We're gonna take a look at it. This is 50 yards behind camp. Pretty good sized bull coming up this high. Right on. Right behind camp. So we're gonna walk up this little chute in the first meadow, cross it, and then go check the second meadow, which is where the camera is. So he ended up getting up. He's up there. It's a nice bull.
It's at least a rag.
So let's go find him. Right on. So we just checked the camera too and realized that the SD card has to be plugged into a computer. But my first trail camera can take the bigger style SD cards. So we're gonna go pull this other camera, which has the same thing, and then Christopher's gonna head back to camp. Now I'm gonna run down, grab that other camera, and then hopefully we can get some photos up on these cameras.
Back on this camera we just pulled. We put it on top of a water area where we hoping one might wallow. And the water's mostly gone, it's still muddy. And there's scrapes all through it, and there's tons of tracks, so the elk have been through here. For sure.
Yep. So
there's rubs everywhere, so there's a bull around here.
alright, Christopher, let out people. Not bad for a young buck. Alright. We're gonna slowly work our way to the other camera. I'll catch you later. Well, here we are checking cameras. So this camera was one that was above camp.
The one we're most interested in.
Oh, yeah. So, scrolling through it.
Right there. Yeah. Right there.
There's a bull to our left. That's Spike coming in. It's a raghorn. He's got a fuel on him. Then we come to, it's a big cow. And then we come to him.
I think he's broke on the opposite side, or
Yeah.
he's got a growth.
He's goofy on his right side, we think. That's the only picture we have of him. We think this is also him.
I think he's raking a tree.
And he probably luckily didn't get the camera. And that was probably him again.
There's an eyeball.
And
he needs to focus there.
there's an eyeball. Look, this elk was really wanting to get his picture done.
And that was
And
when
that
we picked
was
it up.
it. And this is when we picked it up. So that was back. When we set it up. That was back in
A month ago. The 8th of August.
August
8th or
9th.
9th of August.
August 9th is when we set those cameras.
Not very many photos, though.
Not a lot of activity, but good activity. At least we get elk. We had fox. People.
That's not good activity.
So right now we're getting ready to eat some grub and call it a night. We just had to share that because that was awesome. At least we know there's a bull out here, a good-sized bull.
It's probably all them rubs that we keep finding.
Yeah. So, alrighty. Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
We'll catch you in the morning, which would be the 6th of September, 2021. Good morning. We just had two cups of coffee. Had a great night. No bugles last night. No bugles this morning. Never heard anything. So, today is going to be like a scouting day to try and find their pattern and see what they're, see where they're going through the day. We're gonna set up. We found a new wallow yesterday. I think we're gonna set up a camera at that wallow. See what goes in there. If we don't find anything or hear anything in the next 3 days, we are going to pack up camp and move down to a lower down to the outfitters and see if we have any luck down there. Still no sign of anybody, which is good. So hopefully we can get on them pretty quick. Beautiful day so far. Nice morning. It was cold last night, so thought that would have got them fired up. It was supposed to be warm all week, cold during the night. So, well, we'll catch you here in a little bit when we start walking. We're gonna try and boogie. I think we're gonna take the main trail, walk up a little ways to where we caught that big bull on that camera. And then maybe it'll just sit there. We're not for sure yet, but we'll come back to you. Alright. We're heading out from camp. We're just gonna slowly walk up the trail. Do some boogling. I think we're gonna hunt the other side of the creek first, after we do our scout. And then, when we're on our way back, we'll come back up the trail. Come down below. But first, we're gonna go set a camera up. Hopefully we find something. Okay, stay tuned. Our camera set up to watch this wallow right here for the next couple days. Oh, still spots higher. Crazy. Oh, we need to find that one. We had a bull bugle up here. I just come up here a little ways. Throw another bugle at him. Try and pinpoint where he is. So we can let another one out. The wind is perfect.
Yeah, he's up here.
Okay.
I heard that. He's like that.
He's down over here though.
So the wind's coming in our face.
If we're gonna keep the wind, because he might start going around us.
He was close that time.
Yeah, he's
Just right here.
So we're gonna get set up. We're gonna try and move it a little bit closer. So stay tuned.
So we just bugled on our trail. And we just had another bugle up here in front of us. It was really faint. We're not sure what side of the trail it was on. But Tyler thinks it was over that way. I thought it was that way. But it was really, really faint. So you guys are mounted on my bow. So this camera's on my bow. Hopefully I can get some good video if we find an elk. So we'll see what happens. We're gonna go up another 50, 60 yards and let out with another locator bugle and see if we can't get that bull to bark back up again and see if we can close the distance. So stay tuned. Yeah, he's up here. I heard that. He's like that. Straight in that way here though. So the wind's coming in our face. Yeah. So he was close that time. He's just right here. I'm gonna go in about 20 or 30 yards. He's walking right here. I didn't have a shot. He was probably 30 yards. steps past my shooting lane. I was at full draw on him for about 30 seconds or so. And then I don't know if he winded or what. I was hoping he was going to walk out to the trail. And I was just going to try and walk with him and catch him on the trail. But I don't know if he winded us or what he did. But he turned and he went back off into the trees. And I sat there for a little bit. And he didn't seem too spooked. He just wasn't sure what was going on. So I went back, took about 10 steps behind me, dropped down to a knee and started looking through the trees. And I could see his legs. He was still standing there trying to figure out what we were and see if we were actually elk. He was about 65 yards at that point. And all I could see was his legs. I couldn't see him through the trees. And then he just started heading off down into the trees. I think he just wanted nothing to do with us at that point because he didn't know if we were elk or didn't know what was going on. So, hey, that's pretty good for the first morning out. He was about a 5x5 raghorn. So, nice. That's awesome, guys. We got 6 more days plus the evening tonight. So, that's promising. What time is it?
7:53.
Not even 8 o'clock yet. Sweet. We're gonna keep going on up here. We'll keep, while we were doing is coming up the trail doing locator bugles. Every 100 yards or so do a locator bugle. We hit one and he freaking lit up on it. So we hit again and he hit up again. So then Tyler went off and that's where he gave him a nice bugle. He was ready. So we'll catch you on the trail.
Alright guys, came across some grouse, took a shot about 15-20 yards. Cut it right open. Right on. There's dinner. There's a few more up in the trees. Looks like they're rough grouse. Chris was gonna go and try and get one himself. I'm gonna find my arrow. Shouldn't have gone far. Alright. Well, I'm gonna find my arrow.
Tyler just shot a grouse off a log. There's like 7 of them. I'm gonna go find one and shoot it. He shot that fucker right in the head with a judo tip. Huh? Yeah, I don't see. Here's the thing. Oh, there she is. Huh? I see her. Where'd she go? Yo, bitch, come your way. Come your way again.
Well, both Christopher and I shot a grouse, and so we decided it's lunchtime. So here we are. Got a fire going, cooking up our meat. I'm gonna have a delicious lunch before we get back into the evening hunt. It's gonna be a while. It's 10:09 right now.
That's it.
That's it. And it is getting hot. So I think we're gonna sit here for quite a while. But we found a really good trail leading into some thick timber.
Steep.
And then we'll do some bugling down in that canyon and see if we can get anything to answer. So, all right. Well, we're gonna enjoy our meal. Catch you later.
Hey guys. Hi. Welcome to the woods, eh?
Hey.
We're out here. We're back on the trail. It's what time is it? Like 2 o'clock almost? 1:30?
Yep, 1:30.
1:30. We took a power nap, and now we're gonna see if we can't get us some elk out here in deep. I'm about to tell them where we're at. Deep in these canyons. Let's just say if we shoot a bull, I hope it doesn't go that way, because it's yeah, just straight down.
There's a drop off over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow this
This game trail.
this game trail.
See here, guys. It's a game trail.
Game trail. It looks pretty well used. I did walk this one, and there is elk on it. So we're gonna go back in here, and there's an Onyx map that shows that there's water. We're gonna go see if we can find it. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys. Sorry I couldn't get the camera on quick enough.
And my camera died on my fucking bow.
Yeah, but just before dark, we had 2 raghorns come out, and Christopher shot, missed, took another
60
shot,
yards.
took another shot, and it sounded like it hit him, and then we heard a big crash.
So the first shot, my luminoc lit up and worked just fine. the bull was at 55 yards, and I put my 60 on his back for some awful reason, and shot right over the top of him. The bulls were fighting when I shot, and went right over the top of him. They kind of jumped up, looked around, so I'm hidden in the trees. They can't see me, so I knocked in another arrow, and the bull was kind of facing towards me, and I had a nice throat shot, and so I put my 50 and my 60 right on the center of his throat, and I shot. My Luminoc didn't light up on that shot, but Tyler said that he heard the crash right, and just the big whop into him, and as they took off up into the trees, there was a huge crash, like something fell. So when he took off, his head was down, and he looked like he was sick. So let's go see. Alrighty, guys, we made it back to camp, and we found both my arrows. The reason why the one Luminoc didn't work is it looks like, so it kind of works here, but the knock actually exploded when I shot, so the light wouldn't stay on. And then looking at the arrow, there is blood on just the broadhead. That is it. And the arrow was found right where the elk was standing, straight up and down. So what we're assuming is I shot a little bit lower than I thought and hit the chest plate, and the arrow just skipped straight down, because that's the only place there's blood. We searched around, we found their tracks where they took off, and even tried following them, and there wasn't even a single sign of blood anywhere or anything like that. So all I'm going to say is ouch, and that's shitty right here, because we could have been able to tell a shot better with that. But for day one, I'd say we did pretty good. I mean, I drew back on one elk this morning and just shot at 2 this afternoon at 60 yards. So, and we got 6 more days up in here. So hopefully in the next 2 or 3 days we can bag one and get out of here, because it's going to be a heck of a hike. So stay tuned, guys. Thanks.